What if social media could help figure out a cure for cancer? That is the goal from researchers at Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. Colon cancer rates have shot up 50% in the last 25 years, and doctors don't know why. I spoke with Dr. Kimmie Ng about the first of its kind research project. You just launched the Colorectal Cancer Project. Can you tell us more about it and why you felt like this was an important mission?
The Colorectal Cancer Project is the first study of its kind to study this very lethal disease. Colorectal cancer is currently the second leading cause of cancer death in the United States, and it is relatively underfunded for how prevalent of a problem it is. So we are very excited that we have this new study that will allow us to directly partner with patients wherever they might be in the United States and Canada to help us to accelerate our search for answers and for understanding why colorectal cancer is happening, especially in younger people, and what new treatments there might be to help improve survival from this cancer.
That was my next question, doctor. Can you tell us more about how the patients will be directly involved in the research?
So this utilizes a social media platform to directly partner with patients wherever they might be. Everything from the consent process to submitting medical information to completing surveys and contributing blood samples, tumor samples, and stool samples will all be done online. Everything is de-identified and made available to researchers to better understand what the biology is underlying colorectal cancer. And then any results that are discovered are directly communicated back to the patients who are participating. So it truly is a direct partnership with patients, all of us with the common goal of trying to better understand this cancer.
And doctor, since 1994, colorectal cancer has increased 50% in patients who are under 50. Why are more young Americans getting colon cancer? And I know part of your goal of this project here is to try and understand that better, but do we have any insight thus far as to why younger people are getting this cancer?
So it is a mystery right now why this is happening in otherwise young and healthy people with no genetic syndrome and no known risk factors. But we have been seeing a steady rise of about 2% per year in both men and women of this cancer in people under the age of 50 ever since the mid-1990s. We do suspect that it might be environmental factors, many of which may affect the microbiome, which is the community of microorganisms that live in all of our guts. And all of that combined might be influencing why this cancer is happening in younger and younger people. But the urgency to really understand the underlying risk factors is high because studies estimate that this will become the leading cause of cancer death in people under the age of 50 by the year 2030.
Extremely important to figure this out. Doctor, when do you recommend that people should start getting colonoscopies? And is it different for someone who does have a family history? Should they be going sooner?
Yes, people who have a family history or have a genetic syndrome or conditions such as inflammatory bowel disease, which predispose to developing colorectal cancer, need to be screened earlier. But everybody else at average risk needs to start colorectal cancer screening at age 45. And this is a new guideline that was just released this past spring that lowered the age at which to start screening from 50 down to age 45, precisely because of this concerning rise in colorectal cancer that we are seeing in young people.